Hi, everyone. Welcome back to a live keto questions and answers. I hope to see some of you guys in. Earlier, I tried to do a live and realized I didn't have it on public. It was on unlisted. That's why nobody came in. I was wondering, where is everybody? Couldn't see anyone for a half hour. So hopefully now I'll get some people in. And I'm just doing a 5 carb snack right here. I have got a half a cup of cucumbers without the peeling. Hi. And I have got 2 small stalks of celery. That together, this would be 1.9 carbs, I think, for this. The celery would be 1 carb. So you got almost 3 here, 3, 4, and the strawberries, 2 small strawberries, so 5, and then that little bit of whipped cream. So it's right around 5 because it's not exactly. Hi, everybody. So happy to see all of you guys. I'm sorry I went live earlier at 1:30 and nobody had come in, and I realized what happened is I was unlisted. I wasn't public. Hi, baby. How are you? That's my husband that just came in. And I don't know, I got 6 of you guys in. So good to see all of you guys. I got a 5 carb snack here. I got some cucumbers, celery, a little bit of ranch, and a strawberry with a little bit of whipped cream. Hi, Sharon. So glad you came in. I found out what happened earlier. I had it unlisted. I didn't have it on public. That's why it wasn't going through earlier. That's why you didn't get notified. Now I know. But it's so good to see all you guys. I'm here. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer. Hopefully, I will be able to answer everything you guys ask. If I don't know, I'll be honest. Yeah, Sharon just came in, honey. So, how is everybody? I'm just drinking some water with it. I figured I'd have a little snack with you guys because I'm only at like 3 carbs today. I had a very low carb breakfast. So, just figured I'd have a little snack with you guys and then just show you these are things you can have. She said hi to you. Hi, Kelly. Or no, Keto Ruby. I'm sorry. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? I came in earlier to do a live at 1:30 Central Standard Time, and I didn't have it on public. That's what was wrong. Nobody was coming in. I couldn't figure it out. Hi, JKP. Well, Jan, what did you just say that you had for lunch? I missed that. The comments go through so fast. So, Jan, tell me what you just said again, or text that back to me. I'm just having cucumbers, some celery, a little bit of ranch, and a couple small strawberries with whipped cream. Yeah, I'm earlier today. I actually was earlier. Hey, Cynthia. Hi. What is it? I can't see it. How do you say your name? Nanny? Yeah, I can read them fast. They disappear. It gets up there and immediately, because somebody messages right after and then it disappears. That I'm ready to eat an egg salad sandwich and fruit. Yum, that sounds good. I can have egg salad, but I can't have it on any bread. Unless we do those low carb wraps. But I am having fruit here, strawberry with a little bit of whipped cream. Yeah, it's so funny. I was so disappointed. Yeah, it disappears. Like as soon as somebody messages right after you, you disappear immediately. That's why I lose them. Maybe I can turn it the other way. I'll try next time to see if I can get it more. Yeah, I know. I thought I couldn't live without bread either. The first couple months was tough, but after so long, I literally cringe when I look at bread because I know how bad it is for your body, and it just, I get sick from it. It really makes me sick because, there's good complex carbs that you can eat that for bread, like whole grains and stuff. That's okay, like if you were doing a low carb, but doing keto, we can't have breads. So there are ways of making like keto breads and stuff, but I don't miss it at all. I did though in the beginning, and I was one that said the same thing. How can I go without bread or pasta or rice or, apples and oranges and watermelon and all that? But you learn as you go along, you really don't miss it as much. So, but every once in a while, like on a cheat day, of course, I'll have like at Thanksgiving, I had a biscuit. That was good. Yeah, see, if you got good breads and it's okay. I mean, it's not, I would never ever say that eating bread is terrible, especially if it's a good bread. But your white breads and stuff like that are so bad for people. So bad. Like, I don't think they should have never even invented that bread. It's so bad for people. That's why people are getting diabetes and stuff because there's so much sugar in it, you know. But my son, he lost a lot of weight too. He did a low carb diet and he ate grains. He ate low carb breads and I mean breads that were like whole grains. I couldn't find your brother's Facebook page. That was the name. Oh yeah, I don't know why. It's called Bulletproof Dieting. Jan, what did you just say about the husband? I'll have to look it up, Keto Ruby. I'll look it up and tell you if that's what it is. I'm positive it's Bulletproof Dieting, and it would be Rob Snyderich is the name on Facebook. Oh, your husband is allergic to white flour? Well, it's kind of good that he is because it's not even good for him. I haven't had the bread in over 3 weeks. Great. I don't even know how to say your name. Is it Nanny? That's wonderful that you haven't had bread for 3 weeks. Girl, I haven't had bread for 2 years and 3 months. Other than my few cheats I had after a whole year of dieting, I maybe had like one biscuit. I think I had a White Castle with the bun on it, but I don't even care. I don't even miss it. I didn't even like it. I'd rather eat the meat without it. But yeah, I've gone a long time without bread. My husband always says to me, how can you do that? Because he likes his bread. My husband is skinny, though. He don't need to lose weight. He never was really overweight. Oh, that sounds so good, Keto Ruby. That sounds wonderful. Yes. The keto foods are so awesome. Like, it's one of the best diets out there. Yeah, Minnie's, she's back and forth. She's wearing black with me today. Minnie, come say hi. Minnie, come say hi to everybody. Come here, honey. Come around. I can't get you right there, sweetie. What did you do if you ever still hungry at the end of the day? I did Jello. Jello's the only thing really that is so low in everything. It has no carbs, low in sugar. I mean, no sugar, no fat, no nothing. So if you get hungry next day, your body starts to adjust and you won't be hungry. More protein, not more fat, to be more protein. Sharon, I missed your comment, honey. Can you comment again? There's Minnie. She's wearing black to match me today, and it says security. She's my little security dog, right? Say hi to everybody. Sorry, guys. As soon as one message comes in and one more, immediately they go away because I have it turned landscape. I don't know if I can do it the other way. Okay, bye, Jan. Love you, sweetheart. Say bye, Minnie. Say bye to Sunshine. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, Minnie says hi to Sharon, too. Say hi. We're both wearing black today. I don't know why, but this little shirt here says security. She's too little to be security, right? Bye, Jan. Love you, sweetheart. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing? I'm just having a 5-carb keto snack here. It was a cup of cucumber, or half a cup of cucumber peeled, 2 small celery stalks, a little bit of ranch, and 2 small strawberries with just a tad bit of whipped cream on it. 5 carbs. See how fast carbs add up? Very fast. And when you're doing keto, 20 carbs add up fast. But all these meals I'm sending you guys, I'm teaching you how to eat a big meal very low carb. So, Cheryl, do you do keto too? It was funny. I came on earlier doing live and nobody was coming in and I couldn't figure out why. So I figured I'd come in later. I found out why I had it unlisted. It wasn't public. That's why. Oh, I'm so glad. I love teaching all of you guys. It is, I guess I really didn't realize how much love and joy I would get out of helping other people. Because I know what it felt like to be overweight for so many years and to know that I can help so many of you and you guys getting healthy and losing weight. It's so touching to me. Awesome. Glad you did, Keto Ruby. Awesome. But yeah, I just absolutely love, it's like, it just touches my heart knowing I can help so many of you. How to learn how to not overeat? You just got to tell yourself that we are eating to live, not living to eat. So just tell yourself you only need so much. And when I make my meals, I make them pretty big, so they should fill you up. And the more protein you get, doing. Thank you, Sharon. No, but if you're doing the way I'm saying and you're keeping your protein at least half your body weight. Hi, Nancy from Connecticut. Angel from Minnesota. If you're, keeping your protein at least half your body weight, and if you can't get enough protein in, you want to do protein shakes. And I'll show you. This is the one from Walmart you can do. This one is 4 carbs for a scoop of it. I got the chocolate one here. And then if you don't want that, you can do these muscle milks. This is the smaller version of it. This is 2 carbs for this one. Otherwise, you can get the bigger ones, and they're like 2 and 3 carbs. But the muscle milk is a good one too. And that one, look at that, 25 grams of protein. And that will fill you up too. If that's how it is, Keto Ruby, if you have to have your breakfast, eat it then. That's fine. If you can eat your breakfast and even, then maybe eat it earlier dinner and then fast until the next day. If you can get at least 12 hours in without eating, 12 hours till you eat again, that's still considered an intermittent fasting. So that's okay. But you guys can even eat your 3 meals a day. They say the intermittent fasting on keto is even better. You'll lose weight more and it's better for you. And the more you do, yeah, that's good. You don't eat in bed? Never do that. Hi, Toys Fantasy. But that's the point. If the longer you teach your body to go without food, especially keto, your body will eat, will basically feed itself. Oh, you don't ever eat breakfast. Yeah, I don't either. I don't eat until noon every day. So I go like 14 hours before I eat again. So I'm doing that intermittent fasting, which is really good for you on keto. So yeah, make sure you do that. Oh, that sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, do that. And then, if you wait until dinner to eat or you do, your lunch or whatever, that's perfect. Just make sure you're keeping your carb at 20 and no more than 6 in one sitting. But no, the longer you go, I promise you, the longer you go, doing keto and teaching your body to go so many hours without eating, keto is one that if you are doing it correctly, you're not going to get hungry. So if you're getting your macros in right, and you're doing this correctly, you are not going to be hungry. That's the one thing about keto is people say, I'm never hungry, but when I do eat, it tastes good. So just remember that if you are getting hungry and like extremely hungry, then you're not doing keto correctly. You got to make sure you get in half your body weight in protein. That's what's going to fill you up. And then, your fats, if you are overweight, you don't need a lot of fat. So eat lower lean. So what I'm teaching you guys is if, let's say you guys are hungry, then eat chicken breast. Yeah, you can have Diet Pepsi. That's okay on keto. You can have that. And the coffee's perfect that you do the coffee black like that. I do my coffee with sugar-free creamer because I can't drink it black, so I do sugar-free creamer. But Diet Pop is okay. Don't worry about that. That is fine. But no, like I was saying, like if you're going to do it and you're going to use your body fat as your source, your body fat as your energy source, then what you want to do is eat things lower lean, but eat a lot more. Like if you sit down and eat 2 big chicken breasts, that's going to fill you up more than a small hamburger, which is going to have a lot more fat because fat has more calories. You've got protein, carb, and fat. Those are what makes up your calories for the day, your macros. Protein and carbs are 4 calories per serving. Fat is 9 per serving. That's why our macros add up so fast if you eat a lot of fat. So let's lower the lean meats, eat more of it. Then you're going to get full faster and stay full longer because protein is what keeps you full longer. And there's where you're going to be able to eat more. You get what I'm saying? Then your macros won't go over. Because a lot of people in the beginning, that's what they're doing. They know it's called a high-fat diet, so they tend to eat a lot of higher fats. You don't want that. Use your body fat. Then if 1,300 is better for you, then that's fine, honey. You also can try to eat more lower lean meats and keep it at I did 1,250. I was at 1,250 when I did it. But if 1,300 is good for you and you are losing, then do the 1300 then. That's fine. That's still low. Right now in maintenance mode, I eat 15 to 1800 calories now, and I maintain weight now. So, but yeah, if 1300 is working for you and you're losing, then that's perfect. That's only 50 more calories than I did when I started. Yep. That's fine. You know, the slower you lose too, which you're going to lose fast on keto anyways, but the slower you lose, you know, you're going to keep that weight off. Plus, you're not going to have as much loose skin. I didn't have a lot of loose skin. I was lucky. I think it's just because of all the years I worked out. I used to be a really big into working out and everything, and then I had that car accident, so I could do it. And I think that's the only reason my skin wasn't as bad, but I still do have a little bit here, a little bit at my lower belly. I am a mom, though, and I did have a baby, so, and I gained a lot of weight with that because I have a heart condition, and I didn't know I did, so I gained a lot of water weight. So, of course, I had a little bit of a belly from that, so I have that, but nothing like I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really bad. A little bit on my inner thighs, but definitely I can tone that up. You know, it wasn't anything bad, but the slower you lose, then you'll have less loose skin. Some people want to just get it off really fast, and that's okay too. I got a really good friend, Monica, from Team Dave and Mon. She is 7 months in and has lost almost 90 pounds. She's doing fantastic. No, I don't take magnesium or potassium. First off, the doctor tells you not to take potassium supplements because it can be very dangerous. Only if you go in and you have a potassium deficiency, they will put you on it because too much potassium can actually be bad for your heart. So don't do a potassium supplement ever without talking to a doctor, okay? Let them do blood work, let them check it, everything. Now, magnesium, you can ask the doctor how much you can take. Magnesium is okay, but I've never taken it. Never done magnesium, never done potassium. I've had blood work done 4 times, and my magnesium and potassium has been fine. So I just make sure that I keep 3,500 to 4,000 milligrams of sodium in a day, which is not a lot because when we weren't dieting, we were probably eating 10,000 milligrams of sodium. So as long as you keep it up like that, and then I just drink my Powerades. This is just water today, but I do my Powerades. I do these muscle milks because the muscle milk has, like these smaller ones here have 580. The larger ones have they have 800 to 1,000 milligrams of potassium. So never do that. I was taught never to do a potassium supplement without talking to a doctor because if you go over potassium, that could be dangerous to the heart. Okay? But magnesium now, and it's magnesium malate. I hope I'm saying it right. The malate, not the sulfate, because sulfate will make you go to the bathroom. But so I'm corrected. Ask your doctor if you need the magnesium. Okay? But yeah, never do potassium without talking to a doctor. That can be very dangerous. Our bodies you don't want to be too low and you don't want to be too high. And I have never done it in 2.5 years. And my magnesium and potassium is always fine when she checks it. So just if you're feeling a little bit fatigued one day, your arms are feeling a little fatigued or your legs or you're getting leg cramps, that means your electrolytes are down a little bit. Replenish with this. But what I recommend is doing I can't even think of it right now, a bouillon drink, chicken or beef bouillon, drink that. It's got 800 to 1,000 milligrams of salt. Do that in one day. You're going to replenish right away. Or do one of these, the muscle milk. This has got a lot of potassium. This small one here from Walmart is a 4-pack, has 580 milligrams of potassium. So just one of these are going to help you to feel better. So days that I did feel a little weak, I did that. Now, if you don't have these on hand, another really good one is drink a couple swigs of pickle juice. Immediately, you're going to find that it replenishes you. And by the next day, you're going to feel the energy again. But some people take magnesium on this diet, some don't. Just talk to your doctor. Yeah, it's only 1 carb for 1 cube or 1 teaspoon. If you buy the powder or the cube, it's 1 cube is 1 carb. So it's really low. And that's what I do. And it gives you so much sodium and it'll help you for the day. You don't want to get sodium in. Try to get in a lot with just the salt shaker. That's never, that's not the right way. Get it in your foods, but also get it in like a bouillon cube or this, because this would have sodium in it too. This one here has got, for sodium, it's 210, but like I said, a lot of potassium in these muscle milks. And they come in so many flavors. This is strawberry and cream. They have banana and cream. They have cookies and cream. They have vanilla. They have chocolate. Or you can do a protein shake, and these have got the salt in it too. It's just not as much potassium. These ones here are, doesn't even say on here, but yeah, these are a little lower in potassium. So when I'm really low, I do this. This is the one thing I do, and I do a bouillon cube. I do both in one day. I'll drink that, and I'll drink one of the bouillon cubes. And by midday, I feel great, and then I'm fine again. So, But yeah, never on the potassium without a doctor, and then just ask them which one the magnesium is. I think it's the magnesium malate, but just make sure you check with the doctor so I'm saying it right, because I never ended up taking them, so I can't remember. Because you don't want to do the one that's going to make you run to the bathroom a whole bunch. In the beginning of keto, anyways, your body's adjusting. So it's going to it's going to say, well, how come I'm not getting enough potassium and magnesium and all that? But eventually everything will level off. Your body gets used to everything that you put it through. So let it level off. But yeah, just do what I'm saying. I did a lot of the pickle juice in the beginning, a lot of the bouillon cubes, a lot of that, because my body was trying to get used to, you know, this way of life or whatever. But if you're getting about 4,000 milligrams of sodium a day, you're doing good. If you feel after a while you still need it and it's not working for you, then you can ask the doctor about a magnesium pill. But mine has been fine. Yeah, I felt so silly earlier when I was doing that live, and I'm just like, nobody's coming in after a half hour. I'm like, this is weird. I was like really sad, and then I find out because I was unlisted. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Is the quality and everything good? Are you guys hearing me good and everything? I'm not cutting in and out, am I? I want to make sure it's coming in good for you guys. Okay, I saw that you said, thank you. So you said that you have fibromyalgia, and what else do you have? And your doctor said you can't do this diet? What was it? I'm sorry, 2 people messaged right after you, and then your comment went away. Awesome, Sharon. And they said that you can't, Nancy, they said that you can't do the keto. That's what your doctor was saying to you? My mom has fibromyalgia, and she does this diet. Huh. Yeah, then I don't know. I mean, I always say to, you know, talk to a doctor. Maybe you could even get a second opinion, because all we're doing is eating lower carb. That's all we're doing. And a lot of doctors don't know a lot about the keto because they're not nutritionists. They're doctors. They don't study for nutrition. So I would get a second opinion, or I would just, I mean, if you want to, you can go by what the doctor says. But I've never heard, you know, people not being able to do it because it's just lower carb. But again, do what, you know, you want to do what your doctor tells you to do. So can you just go lower carb? Was your doctor okay with that? You don't got to do keto where you're doing extreme low carb. Can you do low carb and then low fat? When you're going to eat carbs, you have to eat low fat then. If you're doing keto, you go higher fat. But you would eat lower fat and just less carbs a day, probably like around 70 to 100 grams of carb a day. It reduced your pain by 40%, this diet, the keto diet? Is that what you're saying? Wow, that's wonderful, Cynthia. Awesome. So glad to hear that. I love when I hear stuff like this, that people are getting healthier, they're getting reduced off of meds, their body's feeling better. It really is an amazing way to eat. And this touches my heart more than anything anybody would ever understand. It just touches my heart so much to know that I can help this many people, and to know that people are getting healthy, you know, because I know how I felt. And I just love doing this. I mean, I'd rather do this than my husband buying me a 50-carat diamond. Seriously, I get more joy and more love out of this. But yeah, the other lady that was saying about the fibromyalgia and stuff, I don't know why your doctor said you can't do keto. That's so odd to me, because a lot of doctors will tell people, you know, not to do something or whatever, because I don't think they understand it more. I think they think when they hear we're eating high fat that it's bad for us. Yeah, okay, the lupus. I've just never heard of that, but do what your doctor tells you. Oh, that's wonderful, Cynthia, that you're off all those meds. Keto Ruby, can you message me that message again? I missed the end part of it. You said your cholesterol raised up. It is going to on keto. In the first couple months, it definitely will go up. That's why they recommend. I watch a keto doctor, and he says never go in and have blood work done until you've been doing it for about 4 months. I waited 4 months to go in, and my cholesterol levels were all down because I had super high cholesterol before starting keto, and then they all dropped after doing keto. But After just a month or two, for sure your cholesterol is going to go up because your body's getting used to this. This isn't a just going from fats being your energy source and not carb, okay? So understand that. So I would wait a little bit longer and then go get it checked. I guarantee that's what he talked about is people don't wait long enough for your body to level off, okay, on the cholesterol. Let it level off, okay? Yeah, that is great, Cynthia. I'm so happy to hear that. You know, this diet also helped me. I have super bad panic anxiety disorder, and it really helped this a lot for me. I mean, I was on medication for it too. I was on so many meds for my heart. I was on like 9 of them, and I'm down to 2 meds, very low dose, and they're just ones that are just protecting the heart. One's a beta blocker, and one helps the blood to pump because my blood only pumps 40% out, like your guys's would be 50 to 55. Mine only does about 40 to 45. So that's why I take those, but they're very low dose. My blood pressure's perfect. My triglycerides are perfect. My cholesterol's perfect. I was no longer a pre-diabetic anymore. Just everything is really good with me. I love the way I eat. But yeah, I've heard people go in after a month or two of doing keto and their cholesterol's sky high and they get scared and they go off of it. One, you got to make sure you're doing the right fats, you know, your right fats or whatever. But 2, it's because it needs to level off. Your body will adjust to it. So let your body adjust to it and go back. I promise you it's going to be down. If it's not down after 4 months, then you're doing something wrong. You're eating the wrong fats then. You got to eat better fats, which I've taught you is nuts, coconut oil, almond oil, eggs, avocado, like things like that. Those are better fats for you. But yeah, he talks about that in his page that too many people go in right away and their doctor's like, oh my God, your cholesterol's so high. But it's going to be because your body has to adjust. Think about it. Our body's eating more fat now than carb. And so cholesterol levels are going to go up, but then they're going to level off. And he talks about that. They're going to level off and everything will be fine. And I hear so many people that had high cholesterol that now it's low. So don't worry about that. You guys are going to do perfectly fine with that. Give it more time. Don't give up on it. Yeah, give it more time and then have blood work done again. I promise you it'll be down. I'm going to be doing this every Thursday. Not sure on the time. What I can do is in my Monday videos, when I do my nail videos, I can let you know on the time exactly that I'm going to do it on Thursdays. But just have your notification bell on. That way, no matter what, you're going to find out that I'm in there. And I'll do it on Thursdays. But I'm going to have it where people can ask, like, just write them down and have like 2 questions for me. Just 2 because I get so many that come through. Right now, I don't have as many, so that's okay. But eventually just have like 2 questions ready for me that you want to ask. And if I miss it, I'm so sorry. I will try to get back in the following week and answer it because I'm only going to stay in 1 hour. Because of course I've got, you know, my family and my stuff in my life to do, but I also do my keto mukbangs for you guys and I teach a lot in there. And I know a few people have come in and said, they've come in and they said, you know, that looks like a really good meal. Can you tell me how you made it? Well, just so you guys know, if you'd listen a little bit longer, I actually tell you how I make it in the very beginning. I list down in the box all the ingredients and how to make it. Plus at the end, I usually have a slideshow too showing how I make it. So just if you can't watch the whole video, skip to the end or just go into my information box and all the information will be there on how to do it. But because I'm teaching so much in there with the mukbangs and I'm doing these lives and stuff, it just, you know, it can be overwhelming for me too, you know, like throughout the week or whatever. But if you guys do have questions, please write them down and get ready for the lives. And I'm more than happy to help you guys. You know, I know a lot. I've been doing it for a long time, so I know a lot. Maybe there's going to be things I won't know how to answer, and I'll be honest if I don't know how to answer it, or if I've never heard, you know, somebody go through that. Like the one woman that was just telling me about that lupus said she can't do it on that, and I never heard that before. But just always look in my Monday videos. In the very beginning, I always do. Oh, I know. It does. It will take away your grogginess. It's a brain food. Like, it's so weird how much it will work for your brain. You will think better, think clear. People with OCD and stuff, it helps with that. The bloatness, you know why you're not bloated? Because this is a diuretic diet. So it's always getting rid of the fluids inside of you too. So yeah, I felt like $1,000,000, like even just like a month in, I was like still over 200 pounds. I was like 270 pounds after like a month or whatever in. I literally was out walking and everything. I felt so great and I couldn't do stuff like that. It does. It's amazing how it makes you feel. I think it's one of the greatest ways to eat. It really makes you feel amazing. We're eating like Bible time, like I've told people before. Think about it. God didn't make all the crap and garbage that they had back in Bible time. And even if they ate bread, it was done with flax seed and almond seed. They wouldn't have had the kind of stuff we have now to make it. So what did they eat? Fruits, veggies, meats. That's what they did. And that's how we eat. Although our fruits, we only do strawberries and raspberries. That's all we do because even blueberries are a little high in carb. So if you do a blueberry, very little bit of that. But, people think, well, we have to have our apples and our oranges. No, you don't. You do not have to have that because we are getting plenty of what we need in our, foods that we eat and the stuff we eat on keto. Plus, another thing, I've got a keto haul coming for you guys, a big haul I did, and I've learned a lot. I learn as I go too, and it's a really big haul I have coming for you guys, a grocery haul. And I'm learning that grass-fed and organic foods are better for you, especially on keto, better for you. But I've got a nice big haul and I talk in there and it's just amazing how even I learn stuff as I go along. I learn stuff as I go along and how to eat. And, we all think, like people say, you have to have your bananas because you need your potassium. A banana has less potassium than a half an avocado. A banana is 70, an avocado is 300 for a whole. So it's 150 for a half. Look at even just one of these, how much potassium's in it. Yeah, I'm gonna load that. I think I will have it uploaded next week. I already have it ready to go, but it's like all my videos are kind of in sync. So I'll probably have the keto haul loaded, up and open next week sometime. So, and I've got some really awesome meals coming your guys' way. Some keto, some keto mukbangs I've done. I am coming up with these amazing meals. Like I'm having fun doing this too because I always was kind of boring when I did keto in the beginning. I just did my meats and cheese and veggies. But now I'm doing the meats, cheese, and veggies, but I'm doing them in unique ways and fun ways to teach you guys. Like today, I loaded that spaghetti. It was a spaghetti meatball and garlic bread. Like it was so good. So I'm doing a lot of cool things for you guys too, teaching you guys, but it's also, I'm having fun too. And keeping all these ones, bigger meals for you guys, but keeping them so low. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, I went out and did this big haul and I'm excited to show you guys that haul. And you guys will learn a lot in there too because of how you'll see exactly how I buy my food. Okay, I have an updated version. I have an old one, but as time goes on, every once in a while, I'm going to do an updated one because I learn as I go too. So, the garlic bread that I made in the meatballs, you talk about the meatball and spaghetti and garlic bread, that was just cheese, egg, and oregano, and then you bake it in the oven, but it turns into like a bread consistency, and then I added some garlic to it. Is that what you were asking me, how about the bread? It's hard to make, there's certain ways you can make bread on keto, but it's not easy, especially when you're keeping your carbs so low or whatever. So there's certain things you can make. There's also a thing called cloud bread. If you can look up the recipe on that, that's called cloud bread. It's really just egg, cream of tartar, and I want to say cream cheese. Yum, that sounds good. Did you like it? Isn't that weird how we can eat, sausage and eggs like that and we're just eliminating the bread part and we're losing weight eating that way? Did you try the cloud bread, Kelly? Or keto, I'm sorry, keto Ruby? It was too soggy? Yeah, see, you want to get it perfectly made, but I thought it was kind of really light and fluffy. It's supposed to be light and fluffy. It shouldn't be soggy. Sounds good. I want to keep saying it's a nanny. Sounds really good. But yeah, the cloud bread shouldn't be soggy, honey. It should be really light and fluffy, literally melt in your mouth like cotton candy. If it was made correctly, it would melt in your mouth like cotton candy. It's actually supposed to be light and airy and fluffy, not soggy. So something must have went wrong with your recipe. Try it again. Because some people always fail the first or second time making it. I did the first time. The second time I made it, it was so light and fluffy. It melts in your mouth like cotton candy. It's amazing. If you make it right, it's really, really good. It's hard because you got to do that folding and everything with it, but it's really good. Oh, yeah. So You mean after you made the bread, then you put your omelet in the middle and it just made it soggy? Yeah, it's gonna make things wet when you eat it. So obviously, because the second it hits your mouth, it's like cotton candy. So yeah, maybe that's why people don't like it. But you could use it as for like lunch meat. Put your lunch meat and cheese on it. It won't make it wet with that. Try it like that. You might like it that way. Or use it as just toast. After you make it, they say you can throw it in the toaster. Yeah, you read I don't even know what your name is. I keep mixing up. You just want to see what the serving is on there. Yeah, do it plain. Okay, bye. Sharon, I love you, sweetheart. Have a good night. But yeah, the cloud bread, try it. Another way to do it is like toast. If you put it in after you make it, like the next day, put it in your toaster just for a few seconds, pull it out and butter it with a little bit of butter, and then have it as toast. I bet you'll really like that too. And try it with lunch meat and stuff. But yeah, maybe the eggs made it soggy, and like other things would make it soggy, like tuna, stuff like that. But I liked it with peanut butter on it. I did a powdered peanut butter on it. Oh, that was fantastic. Awesome. Really, really good. But yeah, the I like the cloud bread, but it's got to be, it got to be done right. And obviously you made it right. You just said you added that omelet, so it made it soggy. But it's gonna do that. But try toasting it as toast. But it's so amazing. I just think it's amazing that we can eat, 3, 4 eggs in the morning and sausage or bacon or turkey, whatever we have, and we're just eliminating our bread and we're losing weight. It still blows my mind. It blows my mind how much weight I was losing eating that way. I just can't believe it. And oh, the veggies. It's 6 to 10 servings, okay? 6 to 10, and it's the servings that's on the pack. Some servings may say a fourth a cup, some may say a half a cup, some may say a full cup. Yes, I do the powdered peanut butter. Yep, I do that. I don't eat it often because it's still kind of high in carb, even after you take the fiber off. It's like 3 carbs or whatever. I don't do it often. Every once in a while, I'll put it on a piece of celery stock or on one of those cloud breads or whatever, just a tiny little bit. Or I'll add a scoop of it into my protein drink to make it like a peanut butter, and chocolate flavor or whatever. I'll do that once in a while. But the servings go by what it says on the bag, honey. So, and it's 6 to 10 servings a day, not 6 to 12, 6 to 10, because you want to watch that carb in there. But just look at the serving on the bag, because sometimes it's going to say like broccoli, I think, is a full cup, and something else is going to be like a half a cup. You know what I mean? Like those cucumbers. Those cucumbers, it said a half a cup, but like celery is like, it goes by a stock order. So just look at the servings on the package. What it says, that's what you go by for the serving. Not everything is going to be a half a cup. Not everything's going to be a whole cup. Some may be a fourth cup. So just make sure you look at the servings on the bag and get in 6 to 10 servings a day. And if you're getting at least 6, you're doing good. And the servings are so small, so they're so easy to get in. But make sure it's throughout the day. And your veggies, don't worry about that. Do it throughout the day, because that's going to burn right off of you. Or you can add it in with your meals, as long as you're keeping it at 6. So I've only got about 8 more minutes live here, you guys. So if you have any more questions, please send them to me. Otherwise, I will be back in next Thursday. I will let you know on Monday what time I will be in Thursday, or kind of give you a rough idea, but also have your bell on so you'll know in case I change a time or something comes up. But yeah, I got about 8 minutes left. So if you guys have any more questions, please ask, and be more than happy to answer them for you guys. So I am so happy to hear you keto people are having a blast doing keto. I love it. I absolutely love life. I love the way I feel, and I love just who I am now. I really love the person I am. I'm happier. I never get as crabby anymore. I'm so like the memory, like I can do 10 things at once now. Like I don't have that brain fog anymore. I sleep less. I get less sleep now. I don't need as much sleep. I have so much energy. I'm sure you guys can tell when I'm talking on here. Like you probably think, wow, she's, what did the doctor say to me one day? You're so anxious. It's not that I'm anxious. I am just happy, and I love life. I am high on life with the way I feel. And just, it's not the fact of just losing weight. I have lost weight before, but never did I ever lose weight like I did this time, and never been able to maintain, and never loved the food as much as I did, and never felt as good as I feel now. And it's proof all in the blood work. I told you guys, I'm going to have blood work done again here coming up. I'm going to show you guys. So you guys, I know you guys trust me, but I'm going to show you my levels, and you see what I eat, because I do mukbangs. You see what I eat, and I'm going to show you my levels, and you guys will know that I'm telling the truth. And I'm just one person in this big world, but these are people. I've got so many people following me doing it, all being told that all their numbers are perfect. So I love what I do. I love how I feel. I love the person I am, and I will never change. I am keto for life. Every once in a while, and I dread them, but every once in a while, I'll do a cheat day for my mom for Thanksgiving or something like that. And I just eat it real slow because I get nauseous if I eat too quick. But I will never change from keto. I will always do keto. Always. I will never change how I eat. I love the way I feel. And keto is safe for kids. If you want your kids to do it, it is safe. I actually know a keto site on Facebook that's all kids. It's keto and kids. You know, I don't know the name of it, but it's all kids doing keto. So it's very safe. My brother's got all of his kids for 3 years now, been doing keto for 3 years. And they started at the age when they started, I think the youngest was like 7 and the oldest was like, I want to say 12 or 13, and they're doing keto for years, and they're all so healthy. So keto is safe for kids too, and it's a great way to get your kids to start eating healthy at a young age so it sticks with them throughout their life. Don't worry and think, well, that's too low of a carb for a child. No, it's not. It is perfectly fine for a child too. If you feel it is, then, you know, just keep them lower carb, then add in just a little bit. Maybe they won't be in ketosis if you're worried about it. Then just give them, you know, maybe a little bit more fruit and stuff. Just keep your kids lower carb at least. But if you're not afraid, and I'm telling you it's very healthy for kids, kids can do keto too. Let them eat what you're eating. They even tell women that are pregnant to stay keto while you're pregnant. It's very healthy for you. I know a bunch of people on my keto site that I'm on that pregnant women are, first off, people with PCOS have a hard time getting pregnant. All these people that are doing keto are getting pregnant because the PCOS is going in dormant for them, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. If you don't know what that is, I have that. Okay. And it's just something that causes people, it's a harder time getting pregnant. But I've heard people on keto have been getting, all these people are getting pregnant and they're excited and everything, and they stay keto through their whole pregnancy. It's as safe as can be. This is a very safe way to eat. It's Bible time eating. It's how God made the foods for us. The only thing we're not eating is, of course, our apples, oranges, watermelon, just because it's higher sugar for us, too high to do for keto. But it's not bad to eat that if you're doing low carb. You can certainly have your fruit. But if you're doing it the way I'm talking about, you just want berries. So strawberries and raspberries are really good for you. You're still getting your fruit, right? But veggies are very good on keto, especially greens. But watch your tomato and your onion. That's a little higher in carb. Not bad. Like a half of onion, they say like a half a cup of onion is 5 carbs. A medium-sized tomato is 5 or 6 carbs. So you can see they're a little higher. So I just kind of do smaller amounts of those because I love my onions. Green onions, very low. One stalk of green onion is only 1 carb. So that one's okay, but the yellow onions and stuff like that, they're a little higher, so but you can still have them. But greens are very low, and I do net carb. I always take off the fiber, so it makes the carb lower. So whatever the carb is, deduct your fiber from the carb, you know, or from your carb, and that's what your carb's going to be. That's called a net carb. Some people don't do the net; they just do straight carb, and you're going to go through your stuff a lot faster. You're not going to be able to get all your veggies in. So I do net carb. I've always done net carb, and in like I told you, it was like 15 months. I lost almost 115 pounds, or 150 pounds in 15 months. So, and I've now been maintaining for almost 8 months. I've been maintaining my weight, and I did up my calories because I can eat more because, you know, this is a diet designed, if you're eating more fat, you're going to stay in maintenance mode. So, but I've only got about 4 minutes left, everybody. Do you have any questions for me? Anything else you want to ask before next week? If not, like I said, write your questions down and have them ready for next Thursday because I'll be in live again on next Thursday. And it's probably going to be Central Standard Time for me. It's probably going to be around 12 to 1 o'clock. And some days I'll do it probably around 4. But I'm trying to do it around the afternoon because I have a lot of people that live in other countries that they're 6 hours ahead of me. So I'm trying to get it where they can join in too. But yeah, just jot your questions down and I'd be more than happy to answer them. And like I said, if I don't know, I will tell you, but I will find the answer and I will bring it back to you the following week. So about 3 more minutes left and I'm gonna leave for the night. I will be loading tomorrow my outfit that I did to match these set of nails I did. And I'm in a really pretty place. I did it and my husband took me to this place where they do wedding photos and stuff like that. It's got a bridge, it's got a waterfall, a lot of greenery. It's beautiful. So I'll be opening up that video tomorrow. And then Saturday, I'll throw you guys another keto mukbang. I've got some great ones coming at you. And then back to normal next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is nails, toes, outfit. Tuesday, will be a mukbang, Thursday will be the live, and then Saturday will be a mukbang too. It'll either be a mukbang or a haul or something to do usually with keto. And if it's just something randomly, I get a haul of like polishes or something, maybe I'll show you. But basically, those days are going to be keto, whether it's a haul, a meal, or just talk. And Thursdays will always be the live. So, but anyways, there's only about a minute left. It looks like I've answered all your guys' questions. Nobody else has come in. So I just want to tell you guys that I love you very much. Thank you for coming in and joining me on this live. I will be back next Thursday. So if you have more questions or things come up, write them down. Don't forget to do that. And I am more than pleased to help you guys. I get more joy out of it. Just understand that. I love it. I love helping you guys. This is my favorite way to do it though, because then I have my own life. Thank you for all your great advice. You're welcome. How do you say your name? Nanny? Is that right? Nanny. Nannie. Okay, Nanny. Nanny, great. I am so honored and blessed to be helping you guys. I love it. I love every minute of it. So, but some days get a little harder because I've got other things going on. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm an inspiration. You know, my brother was my inspiration. He's the one that taught me the whole thing, and he's mine. You're welcome, Cynthia. I love you all very much. Take care, and you guys have a nice night. Thank you, Nanny. Okay, it's Nanny. I got it then. But yes, you guys take care. I love you all very much, and get your questions ready for next Thursday. And we will see you in tomorrow's video with my outfit of the day. And then Saturday, I'll have another mukbang for you guys. And I will let you know in Monday's video, like I said, Monday coming up next week, I'll let you know what time I'll be in on Thursday, okay? I love you all very much. God bless and take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.